everyone, welcome to Traders 20 right here on ET Now. I'm Avan Nabash. Remember, this is the show where over the next half hour we get you the top trading ideas in the market so that you can have the most profitable trading day. Our 6 technical experts will be joining in just a short while from now.
And we'll also be showcasing commodity picks as well as strategies to make the best of futures and options market. So here's the lineup for today. Ashwini Gujral joins in from Delhi, Mitesh Thakkar, Sandeep Wagle, Prakash Kaba joining from Mumbai, Rajat Bose joins us from Kolkata and Deepak Mohani from Pune. Good morning to all of you. Welcome to Traders 20, gentlemen.
A bit of a struggle for the markets, you'd have to say, on expiry day. As obvious, things would be pretty choppy. We did see a mild amount of recovery, but refraining to sustain at those levels. So as we speak, for the Sensex, it's at 17,423, 52.72 for the Nifty. The breath also firmly in favor of the losing side. Here are some of the big losers on the Nifty. GAIL India, Maruti Suzuki is struggling lower by 1.5%, as is Tata Steel, Jindal Steel and Power. So once again, the usual suspects from the metals pack emerge on the list. Cement is weak, ACC and Ambuja, Bharti Airtel, L&T and Reliance Power as well as RIL way down. On the gaining side, High Beta holds up, so DLF is on the list. You also have Hindalco, Power Grid as well as Cipla emerging as strong contenders. But let's start off with Traders 20. We've got our technical experts joining in. And remember, if you choose to take on board any positions in the stocks that are recommended, here's a disclaimer from our end. Please make sure that you do consult your financial advisor. Start off then by bringing on board Ashwini Gujral as well as Mitesh Thakkar who join in. Gentlemen, welcome to the show. Ashwini, on the expiry day, what are the top stock recommendations you have?
Well, since today is expiry, you'll have action on both sides. So, 2 buys and 2 sells. Tech Mahindra is a buy with a stop about 790, target of 880. It had a block deal in the morning, sold off and then recovered fairly sharply from lower levels. So, this looks like a strong stock and you are getting a dip because of any reason. So chances are that this could recover back towards the highs. Also, Tata Global Beverage, this was a very fancied stock a few days back. Now it's corrected back to about 127. So this is fairly near supports of about 120, 122. So this can be bought with a stop about 122. Look for targets about 135. REC, all PSU financials are under pressure, and this stock could go down further to levels about 168. This can be sold with a stop about 190. Maruti, post its upside towards about 1200, it's starting to decline. It's broadly in a range of about 1080 to about 1220. This is a sell with a stop about 1160. Look for targets about 1120.
Alright, so strategies coming in on Tech Mahindra, Tata Global, REC as well as Maruti. Mitesh, which stocks would you be recommending this morning and why?
So I've got slight bias towards the long side, but that's on individual stocks. I'm not very keen to trade Nifty on the long side. I've got a buy on BEML. Now this is primarily not connected to the Nifty. I think it's just reversing after a big downtrend. It's kind of giving signals of a technical rally from extremely oversold levels, and I think it could possibly hit targets of about 300 on the upside, and I would suggest buying with a stop at 277. Similarly, I've got a buy on JK Tyres. We've seen tire stocks go through a lot of momentum a couple of weeks back. They've completed pullbacks to their short-term averages. I think very clearly, the signals now in the charts are that the corrective pullback might be over, and the stocks have managed to take support on their 20-day averages, possibly looking for the uptrend to continue. I would buy this with a stop at 104 for a price target of 122. I've got a sell on ACC where I would wait for the stock to trade below 1313. I think cement after a strong outperformance is getting into that corrective profit booking kind of mode. So if the stock trades below 1313, there will be some kind of a technical breakdown and which could possibly trigger profit booking, and suggest targets of 1250 on the downside. So sell below 1313 with a stop at 1335 for a price target of 1250. And I've got a buy on Kane. This has been a stock which has done extremely well in the last few weeks, was quiet for last few days. The overall structure is quite positive, but today we are seeing some fresh buy signals. I would suggest buying this with a stop at 336 for a price target of 355.
Those are some of the trading ideas that are coming in from Mitesh Thakkar's basket. But time now to address all of the individual queries. Should you buy, sell or hold? Where Ashwini Gujral is right here to get those queries answered. The first query comes in on MTNL. We've got a live caller with us. We've got Jigar Sanghi who is joining in on the phone line from Mumbai. He's a trader and he's got a query on MTNL. Hi Jigar, tell us what your question is.
Yeah, my question is to Mr. Gujral. I have bought the MTNL at the rate of 108 of 5,000 shares in the year 2008. What should I do? Whether I hold it or make the average?
Well, I have a simple question that would you get an MTNL connection for your house today? I won't. And given the way, telecom is getting beaten up and the policy environment, etc., this rally that you are getting on MTNL is a God-sent opportunity to get out of this stock. Again, the same story, you bought it at 108. You should have had a stop at 98. Because when you lose 50% of your capital, you are just hoping since last 5 years. There's a loss of opportunity cost. If you put the same money in a bank deposit, you would be up 45%. So, a lot of disgust develops towards the markets when people don't, book losses. There's very little that can be done about this. It has a support about 38 and maybe you'll get levels about 49. But, use this rally to exit.
Alright, so a clear exit coming in on MTNL. Hope your query is answered, Jigar. Our next query comes in on a NITCO and we have Jayanti Gandhi on the line with us. Good morning, Jayanti. बताइए आपका क्या प्रश्न है?
हाँ, मेरे पास 5,000 NITCO है.
और आप क्या करना चाहेंगे NITCO के साथ? कितने समय तक इसमें निवेशित रहना चाहेंगे?
2 साल से मैं पढ़ा हूँ, 2 साल से. मेरे को उसकी कंपनी के बारे में जानना है. क्या कर रही है कंपनी अभी? वो तो अभी से 50 रुपये से लिया है तो घट के 20 रुपया हो गया. अभी मैं क्या करूँ?
Well, I think जो अभी मैंने इंग्लिश में बोला वो दोबारा हिंदी में बोलता हूँ. This is at an all-time low. इसने अपने all-time low बनाया है और मार्केट का all-time low या कहना चाहिए 2200 के आसपास था या इवन रिसेंट लो तो 4700 था. तो कुछ ना कुछ गड़बड़ है और वो क्या गड़बड़ है वो हमें बाद में पता लगता है. प्रमोटर्स ठीक नहीं कर रहे हैं या बिजनेस में कुछ प्रॉब्लम है. सो इन चीजों के लिए इंतजार नहीं किया जा सकता. इसमें भी आपको एग्जिट करना पड़ेगा क्योंकि अब 20 रुपए से वापस 60 रुपए जाना बहुत मुश्किल है. अब आप एग्जिट 20 रुपए पे करें या 24 रुपए पे करें वो आपकी मर्जी है, लेकिन इसमें और कोई चारा है नहीं. एग्जिट करना ही बेटर है. और अगेन फिर से रिपीट करता हूँ, 60 पे लिया तो एटलीस्ट 50 रुपए 52 रुपए कहीं पे एक आपको एग्जिट पॉइंट रखना चाहिए. कभी भी ये नहीं सोचें कि सोना है या प्रॉपर्टी है, एक बार ही लिया तो ऊपर जाएगा एक दिन.
Okay, that's a word of advice coming in Hindi, and Ashwini, looks like you're going to have to repeat the same thing in another language because it doesn't seem like our next viewer is having any better luck. The next query is an email query sent in on Hanung Toys, and this time from Kalyan Kumar. Now, he's got 950 shares of this at an average price of 164. He's got a 1-year time horizon. What should he do?
Well, again, bought at 164, today it's at 110. It's a little better stock than the other two as a company. But, when the stock will recover, even if it recovers back to 164, that's a 50% return. So, mid caps are doing badly as it is. So, maybe, he should have waited till mid caps come back into fashion. If you really love this stock, you can try to average and maybe keep a 10 rupee type of stop. But if I were you and I am losing, 40-50%, I would exit, take a relook. Later on, there's nothing wrong. And let me confess, I book losses every other day and I'm still able to, make my money 2-3 times in a year. So there's nothing wrong in booking profits. You're not a loser if you do that. So in any case, it has support around 96 and resistance around 140.
Alright, so another exit call coming in on Hanung Toys as well. Here's a disclaimer once again from our end. Do consult a financial advisor before taking any positions in the stock.
Okay, I'm sure you have lots of questions and queries in the equity markets. Should you buy, sell or hold, especially given the choppiness? Well, this is a show where you can get all of those queries answered. Email us at bnsn@etnow.tv. SMS BNSN followed by your name and your query to 58888. Call us on 022-24837-111.
Well, we have some more stock-specific ideas coming in from Sandeep Wagli and Prakash Kaba in just a bit.